VVS dropped an album. We are here to listen to it. 8 songs. So not too short, honestly. Like, it's better than it being 4 songs. Honestly, you know what I mean? So I think this is worth it. This is worth, especially calling it an album, to begin with. 8 songs. There is one music video. It's the last song. So we are going to be here for, until we get there. We're going to be here until we get there. The first song, VVS. That's not the first song. There we go. Come on. Hold on. I didn't think we needed to do this already, but fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I got yellow diamonds, all eyes, fresh set, all white. Good girls be crashing out, but the bad bitches be cashing out. Real dawn, my type, big whips. I'm like, good boys, they fall in love with the bad boys. Know what I like. 내게 손꼽지, 마치 할리.
Say that again. Say that again.
Out, but the bad bitches be cashing out. Real dawn, my type, big whips. I'm like, good boys, they fall in love with the bad boys. Know what I like. 내게 손꼽지.
Okay, talk your shit, I guess. Talk your shit.
네 맘을 마신 내 멋대로 만드니 인형들 춤을 추지. I'm very very sassy, very very sassy, very very sassy.
You're
I'm very very
sassy.
Very very sassy.
You sassy? You sassy?
Very very sassy. Too sassy for that. Too sassy for that. Too sassy for that.
Damn.
We gon' never late
Damn.
night. We gon' hit that great white. We gon' hit that great white. Now she got the static on her. We just put that paddock on her. Baby, she's a baddie. Gonna wait. Can I get the light concealed? Spin a check, my pockets sealed. I'm on a plane somewhere among my baby girls. I'm a pioneer. There's 3 things I know and love. No.
Okay, so obviously this is the first song. We coming out strong. We coming out strong for our first song. We talking our shit, doing our thing. Beats doing its thing too. I'm locked the fuck in.
See though you won't find that here. I'm running, you know that I'm coming. It's always my time of year. Pilates mommy, cute bikini body. Like Sana, I'm a hottie. I'm so
You so what?
내 멋대로 만드니 인형들 춤을 추지. I'm very very sassy, very very sassy, very very sassy. I'm
Very, very sassy. Very, very sassy.
very very sassy. Too sassy for that.
Yes.
Sassy for that. Too sassy for that.
Sassy for the.
Never late night. We gon' hit the great white. We gon' hit the great white.
Wait, that was kind of heavenly though. That was kind of heavenly sassy. Choruses? Okay, I'll say this real quick. Choruses can be very important. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes a chorus could really fuck up a song, could really just make the song turn from like something you would love to listen to something you like, I think they did a good job. I think sassy for this hits though. Something about it. Hold on. Hear this again.
We gon' hit the great white. We gon' hit the great white.
Whoever did that's a
Bitch,
genius.
my diamonds cut. Let's go 10 to 1. Haters will call it flashy. They don't wanna see too much. In my bag, like receipts and such. It's the
Shake that ass, bitch. Shake that ass, bitch.
Yeah. 누가 봐도 탐나 내 자리 메인. 내가 사장 먼저 리드 다 해. 고고와 기다리고 고거나 slay. Okay.
They going crazy.
I don't see no way around it. Let them see them yellow stones. Just put them back the way you found it. Too sassy for that. Too
Sassy for that.
Too sassy for that. Oh, we gon' never late night. We gon' hit the great white. We gon' hit the great white.
Okay. first song, a strong 1-for-1. A strong 1-for-1 for the first song. I gotta say so far. Ask. Let's do it.
Fuck a boyfriend, baby.
What?
Fuck a boyfriend, baby. When I'm single, I do better. But I still make him listen to me, treat me with a passion. Yeah, I've been around, but you don't even get a number.
Damn.
It don't count if I'm talking, I don't get the pleasure. No, I ain't never gonna climb you.
Wait, this song? I might. Hold on. I might add. It's too early. We're 20 seconds in. I could see this going on the playlist, though. Hold on. Let's see.
Got a little thing coming for you. Yeah, it's just a playground. I had to make the rules. Hit backspace on you. Done with it. You don't get no more time with it. Cause you ain't take your time with it. You ain't raised my mileage. You couldn't do it better even if you tried. Selfish and I never fly.
Yeah.
If I ain't get mine, turn back the hands of time. And if they ask, we'll never touch. I'll never give it up.
Oh yeah, this going on the playlist. This song is going on the playlist.
You done made it up. And if they ask, we ain't never met. You ain't on the list. You just sit on me. And if they ask me, and if they ask me, fine as hell, body T. Clock that shit. You won't get another chance. Block your number before you left. If it ain't no rush, can't do much, it ain't no us. You ain't give me what I need. So backspace on you. Done with it. You don't get no more time
with it.
Cause you ain't take your time with it. You ain't raised my mileage. You couldn't do it better even if you tried. Selfish and I never fly.
Damn.
I ain't get my.
They really started talking their shit. Like who pissed them off? Who pissed them off to make them start talking all this shit?
Back the hands of time. And if they ask, we'll never touch. I'll never give it up. You done made it up. And if they ask me, we ain't never
It's
met.
like,
You ain't on the list.
you know what it's.
You just sit on me. And if they ask me, and if they ask, and if they ask,
2 for 2.
and if they ask,
2 for 2. Check that one. Green check. Green check. Green check on that. Ask. I wish I could like think about what that reminds me of. It reminds me definitely of something, but either way, really good. Next song, Count It Up.
I don't even know why these bitches bother. VVS ho. VVS ain't even flexing. Cash in the sub blue.
That's what she
Windows
just did.
tinted, red bottoms. You love what a bitch do. I don't need your man, I got it, but he wanna leave ya. Yeah, he gon' send that deposit. Don't let this get out of line, yeah. You should pay no mind, yeah. Unless you wanna find, yeah. You know we got them eyes, yeah. I don't waste the time, no. I got the supply, yeah. All my diamonds shine, yeah. That ain't no surprise.
Go ahead, keep going,
Count
keep going.
it up, count it up. Yeah, she see just where I started at. You could check my bank and count it up, count it up.
Who's talking their shit next?
Where I started at. She see just where I started. Yeah. Roll call to the roll call. Lee Wall and I roll. Got Isley and Britney. Take this photo pronto. Wipe my ass with a Hondo to LA from Juno. Ooh, goddamn, these diamonds shining. Ice. Don't let this get out of line. Yeah, you should pay no mind. Yeah, unless you wanna.
Producer, shout out the producer. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even sit here and not say this out loud. producer, composer, whatever you want to call him.
You know we got them eyes, I don't waste no time, no.
Genuinely.
I got the supply, all my time is shine, that ain't no surprise. You could check my bank and count it up, count it up.
Count it up.
Where I started at. You could check my bank and count it up, count it up. Yeah, she said just where I started at. Yeah, she said just
Where you start at? Valid question.
I got red bottoms, Louis, Gucci, Balenciaga. I can't even pick, like, girls, what you want?
They laughing. Wait. They calling us broke. They calling all us broke. That's what they're doing right now.
Lena, we're broke.
Oh. What? No way. No way. They said that at the end as soon as I just said they called us broke.
Lena, we're broke.
I like that. Self-realization. Dash.
VVS
Lately, I've been moving silent. Ring, ring, calling. I don't need your affection. I've been really with the shits, oh yeah. I've been really on since 96, yeah. Got into the bag, yeah, I did that solo.
Okay, so we're changing things up a little bit. I could see if they made a music video out of this one, I can already see this is some rich. This is a rich video. Everyone in the video is rich looking. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about what you think, you don't know, no. Know you wanna.
Fancy dinner.
Looking real mad, maybe you should take a
Maybe
photo.
though.
Know you wanna.
Mask dinner.
Baby, if you watch what you see, you could glow up. Oh, baby, don't worry about what I'm at. Two shots of Henny back to back. Now why you mad? I ain't tryna brag. I've been a thing, then I do the dash. Money, running,
Or, oh wait, hold on. Or they're stealing from their rich man who turned out to be a villain. Plot twist. They're gonna drop a music video for this song. Oh, actually, okay. Oh. So if either one of those comes true, I called it. If either one of those comes true, I called it. I feel like we don't hear them, sing too often or sing too much. But they're good. They're good when they do it, But they sound good when they get in their little singing type of bag.
Looking real mad, maybe you should take a photo. Know you wanna. Baby, if you watch what you see, you could glow up. Oh, baby, don't worry about what I'm at. Yeah. Two shots of Henny back to back. Now why you
Henny?
mad? I ain't tryna brag. I've been a thing, then I do the dash. Money, running. I just had to let you know I ain't playing with you.
No.
Feeling person going
Go ahead. This is a movie. Like, I just picture this music video as a movie. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but whenever they drop it, I feel like it's gonna be a movie. I could be right.
Going off VVS.
Who are you?
It really matters. I'm getting rich, yeah.
Yeah.
It's VVS, yeah. Ooh,
I just realized in all their songs, if there's an S in it, they just put a $sign. Wait a minute.
yeah.
Bottles.
When that been like yeah. Yeah. When that been like yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bitches and bottles, and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches, bitches and bottles, and bitches and bottles.
What? What the fuck? Okay.
When that been like yeah.
We gotta bring him back.
Yeah. When that been like yeah.
Bitches and
Bottles.
bottles, and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches, bitches and bottles, and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches, bitches and bottles, and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles, and bottles and bitches and.
Look, bitches and Barbies and Bentleys 뒷좌석 열어줘 baby
What?
우리는 와하게
What?
대위 혼란서 곤란을 불러올 년들아 you fucking ready 나거리 안 되면 용기내 cash flow 뱉은 눈을 깔고 바라보지 마토 뱉은 위에 밴디 새끼 조심해 ho 여우처럼 홀려 여길 먹을 back ho feeling good I got 20 carats on my chest I don't use my muscles when I flex
Wait, this right here might be the song of the album. What the fuck? Go back. I'm sorry.
Bottles and bitches and.
Look, bitches and Barbies and Bentleys 뒷좌석 열어줘 baby 우리는 와하게 대위 혼란서 곤란을 불러올 년들아 you fucking ready 나거리 안 되면 용기내 cash flow 뱉은 눈을 깔고 바라보지 마토 뱉은 위에 밴디 새끼 조심해 ho 여우처럼 홀려 여길 먹을 back ho feeling good I got 20 carats on my chest I don't use my muscles when I flex Hop up on and ride that private jet bust down, VVS
Bitches and bottles, and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles, and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches, bitches and bottles,
Yes.
and bottles and
Yes,
bitches and
yes.
bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles, bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches.
Barbie in the booth, I'm a hot girl savage bitches get mad when they look at my average first one in and the last one laughing I don't get checks but it's checks I'm cashing 배려만 바로해 고민하렴 난 아이니까 하나 더 영하게 챙겨서 담아야지
No, this is the best song. Cinema. This is the best song. This is the best song.
우리 나름 내 태도는 주인 같아 인연 앞에 줘봐 우리 놀자리를 깔아 세게 벗어 에이 bitch 나는 감따서 버려 욕심 많은 것도 되나죄 bust down VVS I got
Bottles and bottles and
Bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles. Bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches. Bitches and bottles.
and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles,
bitches and bottles
and bitches and bottles and
I'm
bitches.
a bitch 내게 달라붙어 바라내 너의 혀 차가운 피부 위에 얼마나 내 지처럼도 나를 심하게 빛나는
No, she's going crazy.
내 테이블 위에 내 예쁜 연기 느끼지 난 자꾸 shit 하니까 우리 같이 한의시켰나 봐 bitch what I got 20 carats on my chest I don't use my muscles when I flex Hop up on and ride that private jet bust down VVS I got
Milana, we're broke.
Bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and
Pop that shit
and bitches and bottles and
Turn
bottles
that
and
shit I'm talking my shit
and bottles and bitches and
Hey shit I want my shit
bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches.
Bitches and bottles Bottles and bitches Bitches and bottles
Bitches and bottles and bitches.
Yeah. Skirt
Skirt. No, come on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, what do I even like? Do I even need to say much about that? Just it was. We might have to replay that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. We might have to replay that one.
Yeah.
One more time.
When that bed like, yeah.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back. Just run it back, please. Just run it back.
Bitches and bottles. And bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and
Look bitches and Barbies and Bentleys 뒷좌석 열어줘 baby 우린 우아하게 대위 혼란서 콜란을 불러올 년들아 You fucking ready I'm ready 홍게나 cash flow 같은 눈을 깔고 바라보지 마토 같은 위에 밴디 새끼 조심해 ho 여우처럼 홀려력을 먹을 backhoe Feeling good
Yes.
I got 20 carats on my chest. I don't use my muscles when I flex. Hop up on and ride that private jet. Bust down, VVS.
Bottles, and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles, bitches and bottles and bottles and bottles and bitches.
and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles.
Yes.
Barbie in the booth, I'm a hot girl savage. Bitches get mad when they look at my average. First one in and the last one laughing. I don't get checks, but it's checks I'm cashing. 매력만 바로 해 고민하렴 난 아이 내가 하나 더 영하게 챙겨서 담아야 지켜보긴 하렴 내 태도는 주인 같아 이 하나 비켜봐 우리 놀자리를 깔아.
They cooked. She cooked on this.
What's up, ayy? Bitch 나는 건 뺏어버려. 욕심 많은 것도 되나죄. Bust down, VVS. I got
and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and
yeah, I'm talking about shit.
Bitches and bottles
and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches.
내가 달라붙어 바라내 너의 혀 차가운 피부 위에 얼마나 내 지처럼도 나를 심하게 빛난 내 등장은 멋진 내 테이블 위에 내 예쁜 연들 느끼지
Genuinely. I don't know if a song tops this one.
I got 20 carats on my chest. I don't use my muscles when I flex. Hop up on and ride that private jet. Bust down, VVS. I got
bottles and bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bottles and bitches and bottles
Bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles and bitches and bottles.
Bitches and bitches and bottles and bitches.
Bitches and bottles. Bottles and bitches. Bitches and bottles. Bottles and bitches. Yeah. Skirt.
Mixing things. Let's see.
I get crazy when I'm mixing things. I feel like a sensible.
Hold on.
Changing what I'm gonna do to you. Cause the only thing I want is yeah.
I'm listening.
Damn, baby, swing my way. You wanna take me down. Baby, if you come right now, wanna make you mine. Oh.
Wait, they dropped back to back song like Big Banger, back to back Big Banger. Baby, if you come right now.
Wanna make you mine. Oh. I've been with you forever. If you come now, we can fall over.
Freaky, yeah. Sexo song.
I get crazy when I'm mixing drink. How do we get so drunk? I wanna be with you. But first I need another round on you, yeah.
On me?
Concentrating, I can't spill my drink. Watching everything I do.
Sure.
Tell me, girl, baby, do your thing. Baby, you don't know how.
I like how this is like the only song without any like explicit, well, there's no E on this shit, so there's no like explicit words, you know. No fuck bitches and bottles, bottles and bitches and bottles, you know. But they getting freaky.
Give it to you when we pull up. Just let me show ya. Make it put your phone on, don't disturb. How you coming? Give me all your love. Now attention, get the
Nah, this song's good. This album is just part 1. Part 2 will be released in 2 months. A 2-parter? Okay. I like that.
I've been looking for a lover. If you call now, we can fall over. Cause I'm wasted, faded. Oh, you. I get crazy when I'm mixing drink. How do we get so drunk?
This song.
I wanna be with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. But first I need another round on you.
Is it gonna be like they just add to this album? Or is it gonna be like part 1, Stay the Night part 2?
Damn, babe's one of them days. Let's get drunk, leave this club, yeah. I'm feeling good, my best. Don't stress me, just text me. Damn, babe's one of them days. Let's get drunk, leave this club, yeah. I'm feeling good, my best. Don't stress me, just text me. I get crazy when I'm mixing drink. How do we get so drunk? How do we get so drunk? I wanna leave with you, with you, with you, with you, with you. But first I need another round on you, yeah.
Today's one of them days. Let's get drunk, leave this club. Feeling on my best, don't stress me, just
Damn, baby, damn, baby.
Today's one of them days. Let's get drunk, leave this club. Feeling on my best, don't stress me, just text me.
Then they ended that shit crazy. Okay. Vamos. O vamos. Oh.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Bye. Cheer, cheer.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
Oh shit. I didn't know this was okay.
Vamos, vamos, vamos.
This different. This different.
Vamos, vamos,
Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos, vamos. Vamos.
vamos, vamos,
Vamos.
Vamonos, adios. 땀을 받고 난 핫한 몸과 시끄러워 나온 나쁜 놈. 굳이 쓰지 않아 착한 톤. 수많은 애들은 타겟은 yeah that's me. BDK transaction fee. In the top of the block of the clock, see the option to stop, hit the gas and leave. Vamonos, 시간 없지 우리 바쁜 몸. I wanna put you the winning goal. 나타나 worldwide web everywhere you go. I'm with on your phone, it's like tell them just what I said. Never keeping it real. 등장할 땐 I'm flexing. 2 jump, not grill, yeah. Open.
No, see, VVS and Young Posse can absolutely go places. I feel like personally, they going places. They going places.
Hit. 자, 에이, yeah, 열리는 에이, gang, 자리 다 비켜. Yeah, open up it, let's go.
Yeah. Vamos.
Out of the way. Vamonos, don't want time, then it's adios. 높이 올라가는 숫자가 내 on a roll. 밟고 가 big. 나도 다 lost. See under the heat, I'll move the bodies. 어때야 뭐야, I hit the lotto, but I gotta go, baby. I'm in a rush. I've been fucking naughty.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Say that again?
Vamonos, don't want time, then it's adios. 높이 올라가는 숫자가 내 on a roll. 밟고 가 big things, money we ain't go. Sauce it up, we pounded the us. Wanna want some, but you 나도 다 lost. See under the heat, I'll move the bodies. 어때야 뭐야, I hit the lotto, but I gotta go, baby. I'm in a rush.
Como te llamo? I hit the lotto.
I just made another one. You thank me for it. Tell them just what I said. Never keeping it real. 등장할 땐
What's my name? I just hit the lotto.
Jam loud, real, yeah. Open the pit. Hey, yeah. 열리는 눈. Hey, gang. 잘했다 비켜.
They want people. Is this a mosh pit song? She just opened up the pit. It would be crazy if they had a mosh pit. Like if they had a concert and they had a mosh pit, obviously this would be the song. This would be the song.
Bitch, open the pit. Let's go.
I've never partaked in a pit before. Mosh pit. But oh, woo! Damn.
Bitch, open the pit. Let's go.
All right, I'll open up the pit. Vamos.
Out of the way.
Vamos. Oh, chill. We got last song. This is the last song, and I gotta say, last song. This was a very good album, in my opinion. I think there was a lot of good, there's a lot of good. There's a whole lot of good. And now we've got the music video. Stay the Night. Somewhere in Miami. Okay. VVS. Oh, hello there. It's a movie.
You can stay the night, 'cause you want me late at night. I hope I say it right. I want nobody but mine. You can stay the night, you want me late at night. I hope I say it right. Yeah.
Y'all the cooks? You the chef? Imagine this was your chef. Imagine you was on a boat, you was on a cruise or whatever. You was on a yacht, and this is your chef. Hey chef, you want to stop being a chef?
Stay the night, you want me late at night. I hope I say it right. Yeah, I want nobody but my mind. Yeah, I want nobody but my mind. Yeah, I want nobody but my mind. On top of the pyramid, VVS 성기는 무거운 bricks. Yeah, 저기가 나갈 때까지 flanking up the garbage. Yeah, when budget's gonna did 우리가 photos like in your lips. Yeah, 보며 kiss. Yeah, 손에 쥔 diamond lip. 손목을 twist, digital flick.
Hold on, they're cooking on this so far. Like,
Drip, she's on a fix, so that you clip. I am not an actor, this is not a script. I want the wrist to be.
I'm listening.
Load up the clip, I don't take risks. House on a clip, name on your list, yeah. You can stay the night, 'cause you want me late at night. I hope I say it right. I want nobody but mine. You can stay the night. You want
lots of
me
rich
late
people
at
in the
night.
video.
I hope I say it right. Yeah, I want nobody but my mind. Yeah, I want nobody but my mind.
Money. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I
I want nobody but my mind. Party all night, 쇼가 끝날 때까지 기다려 이래 overtime. 새벽 2시에 같이 녹음을 ready in 5. 터는 밝아도
I was about to say something, but
grind gotta know that time. 몰라 시간이 몇 시인지 하루가 너무 길어. 피로가 쌓여 일어나기 힘들어. 이런 내가 싫어도 나 계속해서 미뤄지죠. 쓰러져도 다시 일어나서 우린 뛰어. In the black zone, and I got the beam on the wrist, go green like pistol.
No. Hold on. Let me retract my statement from earlier about the other song being my favorite song. The other song is my favorite hype song, you could say. But I think this is my favorite song. This might be like my favorite song on the album.
이뤄지죠. 쓰러져도 다시 일어나서 우린 뛰어. In the black zone, and I got the beam on the wrist, go green like pesto. 튕기는 chest, please intervene if it seems I'ma let go. Other 30 clipper, trigger make a mess roll. Looking at the way I'm coming down when I ride through, hit you with the couple
Brittany.
like Tyler. Jumping on my knife to survive. I
Go
can
ahead.
go right to I'm Jason, I'm Freddy, I'm Chucky, I'm Michael, I'm him. Please stay the night, you want me late at night. I hope I say it right. I want nobody but mine. You can stay the night. You want me late at night. Hope I say it right. Yeah, I want nobody but mine. Yeah, I want nobody but mine. Yeah, I want nobody but mine. Hop in the V, pull up the street. Shawty so bad, she pushing that P. I'm down.
Oh, I thought this shit was over, but it's not over. They're still going. They're still going. I'm down in Florida. I got the keys. Classic. What a classic line.
Pull up the street, shawty so bad, she pushing that P. I'm down in Florida, cause I got the keys. I spend a bag, it's nothing to me, now let me go and buy the store. Baby, don't stress, I got more. I'm cashing out, that's for sure. Pockets so big, I can walk through the door. Whoa. Make it so fast, I don't know how to spend it. I'm bought it, I rented, it's already taken. We stand at the line, and I give her permission. I'm fucking up shit like it wasn't a mission. It's pretty, so tell friends, tell girls,
Talk is shit.
we got all this cash to spend, so throw.
I mean, I guess if you could put the camera on their ass, I guess. I mean, fine by me. Fine by me. Also, I feel like this song, all of them collectively, this is like the best flowing, potentially lyrical song, I feel like, too. But definitely flow. Like, I feel like this is the best flow all of them have had combined on the same song.
We stand at the light and I give her permission. I'm fucking up shit like it wasn't a mission. It's pretty, so tell friends, tell girls, tell friends. We got all this cash to spend, so throw that stack way back again.
Wait, I didn't even, hold on.
Girls,
Sorry.
tell friends. We got all this cash to spend, so.
What she got on? What? I didn't even notice this at first. This was a second time around peep. I did not notice this.
Throw that stack way back again.
Ice? Quit on the job. She said, I'm out of here. Oh. Push his ass in the water. To be continued. I'm telling y'all. Oh. They making a movie, huh? They making a movie. Damn, this was good. This was a really good album. My favorite song, Stay the Night. Definitely Stay the Night for sure. Bottles hits though. Like, obviously Bottles hits. YouTube, what was your favorite song? But Stay the Night, Bottles, Ask. You know, I like them obviously all. Count It Up. I liked Count It Up. Hold on. I liked Count It Up like halfway through the song. Like once it got like halfway and then the second half of the song, I really liked Count It Up. VVS. Oh, I liked VVS. VVS was a good song, obviously. Dash.
watch what you see.
Dash was a good vibe. This is a good vibe song. And then Mixing Things. I don't know if I would add Mixing Things to my playlist. This is like a song maybe I listen to a couple more times and then I can really decide. Because I do like this one. Like I like it enough to listen to it multiple times. But I would have to see, like, where does this fit? Like, do I put it in this playlist? Or would I put it in that one? It's one of those for me. And then Vamo, just another good hype song that could always be played. You could throw that in a hype playlist, honestly. Don't even need to think about that. Don't even need to think about that. Overall, though, good. This is the first album of many these coming weeks. So we started off good. Hey, no bad albums. We're 1 for 1 on albums on the week. Yes.